Hi, writers. We have some poets out there, people who like to play with words and language and mess around with sounds and senses. So let's try some writing today. Let's write about who we are. Let's play around with our way to show what our name means. There are three parts that may help you write with some might, but know that there's no right or wrong way to work with words. You say what and how you want to say what you say. First, take a look at the poet's brain power section. Use some suggestions there to help you unearth the way that you feel and discover some information about your name. Second, take a look at the poet's notebook and move those creative ideas from your head to words on a page. From the notebook ideas, you might try writing an acrostic poem or level up to write a freeform or try each. Sometimes when I write, I try lots of different approaches and I play around with my ideas. I mess around with the words. I see which sort of form or style helps me say what I want to say in the best possible way. Hey, that rhymed. So which form will help you show what you think and what you feel about your name? Last, take a look at the poet's playground, and here are some writers who share out their name poems. Emily is a high school student who does a free form about what her name means to her. Emmett, he wrote his poem as a middle school student, and he writes about his name as part of his family history. And Sandra, who's not a student but a famous writer, she gives us her story through a poem called My Name. I'm excited to hear what you imagine and create, writers, so be sure to share your work back with us. Sincerely, Stacy. Stacy, my acrostic poem to share with you. S. Stacy's the name that my mom says that she got from reading a story she remembered from her own growing up. That name she remembers was actually T, Tacy, not Stacy. It was Tacy. Do I look like a Tacy? Do I sound like a Tacy? I wonder, who would I be now if I'd been gifted that character's name and not been Stacy? A. Almost always growing up, my brother Brian said I was annoying, but we'd still laugh, watch cartoons, play outside together until we got wrangled in for the night. Almost always growing up, my grandmother said I was her favorite granddaughter. I tried not to point out the obvious. I was the only granddaughter. She still loved me, for me. Almost always growing up, I found friends and I made some enemies. And as a Stacy, I know that for me, it's sometimes hard to let go of the past. I also know that C, I'm creative, considerate, concerned, communicating, a capable dancer, a terrible cook, a confident card player, a compassionate friend, a caring dog mom, and a real life character who discovered that I was misnamed from a children's storybook. Why? Yet, I turned out to be who I am, to be who I want to be, and to be writing my own story.